I became a producer because I realized there weren't enough stages that produce what I do, and there needed to be, and there are more artists like me. I knew that there were more music artists, especially women, like Black women, and because honestly, I became a producer because I know how to produce, and that's the thing is just, and not every artist knows how to produce. I became a book publisher because I know how to promote and get everyone to come to a space. And so when I realized I can do that, I knew my job as an artist had to be more than just promoting myself. So I really celebrate and love the other artists in my field, whether they're dancers. I mean, I collaborated with Ailey dancers. I worked with musicians my whole career, with painters. I bring visual artists on stage with me. Marcia Jones is one of the first performance painters I worked with, who did most of my book covers for More Black Press, and has worked with Saul Williams. And I I like that. Shades is one of the most popular graffiti artists in the country. He lives right here in Detroit on my block. We're neighbors, and we do the Missing Project together. And so he's painting live while I'm performing, and I'm bringing young musicians, experimental jazz orchestra with me. So it feels good when you're bringing other people on. And I know how to get people in seats. And I just have that other brain working. So every artist can do business. But as I enjoy bringing people, I enjoy hosting and saying, look, like Black Women Rock, someone came up to me and said, Jessica, I think you make these women up in a blender, and they don't really exist. And I said, no, they're not. These are real women who make music. They're composers, they're institution builders, they're mothers, and they rock, and they make rock and folk and soul music. And you have to come see the show because you may not ever hear them on the radio. You may not ever, outside of an internet radio station or satellite radio, you may not hear them in the mainstream. But they exist, and they work, and they make art, and they're important for our community, and we have to lift them up. And so I like that feeling. I don't. It's not fun if it's just you. That's just me. And I think it's from my southern roots, from being my daddy's from Alabama. I'm country I'm country and native, and I'm just about tribes. And Black Women Rock. That's my tribe. Ursula Rucker, Martha Redbone, Navasha Dea, Joy, Temakali, Imani Azuri. I have tribes. It's good to feel like you got support as an artist, and so I'm trying to create those networks. And as a producer, artists need to wear those hats because not every producer gets it, and I really do.